Hey you guys, so I'm back and I want to say thank you so much for 30k subscribers. I didn't even realize that I hit 30k until this morning whenever I started doing this voiceover. So I want to say thank you so much for subscribing and watching my videos. But let's get into this video. So today you guys are going to be watching me do a 3-color ombre set, and then on one finger on each hand is going to have like a mix of glitters. And so 3-color ombre is pretty simple. I am gonna let you guys know it was so hard for me to blend the nude into this minty greenish color. I don't know why it was so hard for me to blend it in, but it was. And so you'll see me adding like a few like little beads here and there on some of the fingers just to try to blend it more and more, because that's what you have to do. Like if you're trying to blend it, you just have to keep like adding a little bead here, a little bead there, and just try to blend them together, because 3-color ombre can be kind of hard sometimes whenever you're using colors that don't really go together. I kind of wish we would have used a yellow at the bottom instead of a nude, but I can't really blame her, like my client, because it was my idea to use a nude. Anyways, so for the nude, I'm using Valentino's number 6. The greenish minty color is called Seafoam, and it's from my collection. And the blue color at the top, it's it makes me think of It's a Boy, like baby shower blue. Anyway, it's called Billie Jean, and it's also from my collection. I wanted to name it I wanted to name it It's a Boy, but I didn't want anybody to think I was pregnant. And also, I didn't know if people would get it. And I don't know if people get Billie Jean either, but whatever. So you can see I did the 3 colors, and now I'm putting the clear over it to really make those 3 colors blend together. You have to do this whenever you're doing a 3-color ombre, or any ombre. I have seen some nail techs do ombres without putting a clear over it, to protect the ombre that they just did, and I don't understand how or why. But hey, I think you should do the clear. Oh my gosh. I think you should do the clear to protect the ombre and the work that you just did. So again, we're going to go ahead and add a bead of the first color. And you can see the acrylic's super easy to work with. So I'm just going to go ahead, do that. And then whenever I go in and add the other bead, I'm going to add it right below where the color ended. Right now I'm just trying to shape it to the nail tip. So now I'm going to go in with the other color, add it right there. Kind of push it back, blend it. Not blend it, but push it back. And then blend. So whenever you do this part, you want to make sure your brush is a little bit more on the wet side. You do not want your brush to be dry, like the Sahara Desert dry. No, you want it to be pretty wet so that it can blend easily. And you can see me adding another bead just to kind of get it to blend a little bit better. And then I'm going to go in with my nude and try to blend it like that. I'm going to place it right there. Push it into the cuticle, seal the cuticle area, and then blend down. And I'm going to add another bead because that bead wasn't big enough, and I want to make the nude a little bit more noticeable, I guess. And then blend it down again. And whenever you blend down, you want to make sure that you flick your wrist. You want to be really light with it. You don't want to be hard-handed whenever you do an ombre. You have to kind of flick your wrist, and so that it can smoothly blend down. Because if you have a heavy hand, then it's literally just going to completely just move, and it's not going to ombre. You know what I mean? So after I do the nude part and everything, I'm gonna go in and add the clear to blend everything. And then I'm going to do that on every finger except for the ring finger on this hand. And then I'll be back to explain what I'm doing whenever I mix the glitters together. Okay, actually I lied. I have something else to say. So this is one of my regular clients. She's been coming to me for almost 2 years. But I'm no longer going to be doing nails on clients, unfortunately. I'm gonna focus on my powders a lot, and I'm gonna probably do nails like every now and again. Anyways, this is one of my regular clients, but whenever I was booked up, she had to go to the nail salon and get her nails done. So you're gonna see on some of her nails, she has like these really harsh like indents in her nails, and that's from the nail salon. Whenever they drill too much, they just have the drill going too fast whenever they're prepping. You know, they just use a sanding band, and they have that thing going up so fast, so like it's just too much for the natural nail. So you're going to see, and also whenever they go in with their drill and they try to blend it at the cuticle, I think, because I haven't went to nail salon in so long because I can't even like remember what they do, but I think like whenever they do that, they don't watch what they're doing, and since they like obviously not using a safety bit, they get that little like the hard edge of the, or the sharp edge of the drill bit like on the fingernail, and it damages, you know. Or they could be using MMA, who knows. But I just want to say her nails are damaged in this video, but they're not too damaged to where I cannot do her nails. So, you know, acrylics are a protective style, just like if you do braids in your hair, that's a protective style. If your hair is like getting damaged, you know, if she had like nails that were lifting up off of her nail, or if she had like half of her nail missing, then of course I would tell her like, let your nails heal, you know, you take some vitamins and stuff like that. But it's not to the point where I cannot do her nails. Okay, I just wanted to say that. So now we're going to start with the glitter. Here I'm using Mystic Blue, and you're going to see that I'm going to place it down, and then I'm going to take out the little blue stars, because I told her I think the blue stars are going to throw it off, because Mystic Blue has those like little 4-pointed stars in them. So you can see me trying to take the stars out, and then I'm going to go in and just keep adding like Mystic Blue. So you can see I added Mystic Blue again. Just kind of cover it all, because that's the glitter that she picked. But I was like, I think I'm gonna want to like do like a mix of glitters, and she said that was fine. So after this, you're gonna see me add, I think, Candyland, and Candyland is like really what made the glitter like look so nice, because it has like these like blue, like, I don't know, it just looks so nice. And then I add Disco also, which is a new glitter that I just released. And yes, I know if you guys go to my website, I am out of stock. If you want to like keep up when I'm in stock of things, follow me on Instagram, because that's where I post about it. And you guys know, like, I don't always post on YouTube. I try to post a lot, but you know, life takes over and I can't always get around to making a video. But now that we're in quarantine, I have no excuse. So if you want to see a video and I'm not uploading, go to my Instagram and harass me, and I will do it. Anyway, so then I'm going to go in and add, what am I adding? Disco. And then I'm going to cover up Disco with some more like Candyland, I think. And I'm just going to go around and really just keep adding different glitters in different places. So you see I'm adding more Mystic Blue. And you'll see like this combination was just everything. Like it looked so pretty. And whenever you're doing this, like, don't be scared that you're making the nail too bulky. As long as you know, like, okay, like, I obviously need to move this part around, or like, don't just put the glitter on the nail and leave it in one spot. You see how, like, whenever I'm placing it on the nail, I'm pushing it down, you know, moving it around so that it's not too bulky, you know. I'm just getting the glitter on there. I mean, it's a glitter powder, so I mean, it shouldn't be bulky, but you know. So you can see I'm just adding a little bit here and there. And after that, like, you can see how pretty that looks. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and cap it and do the thumb, and then we'll move on to the next hand. Okay, so I did the other hand off camera, and I'm going in with my flame drill bit. I think I used to call this like a cone drill bit, but I knew I wasn't calling it the right thing. I'm pretty sure it's called a flame drill bit. So I'm just going in and going around the cuticle area to make sure there's no acrylic stuck, and I'm getting like a really close-up shot so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. And with this drill bit, I don't have it up high at all. I actually have it like on the lowest setting, and it works amazing. It's from Amazon. Actually, no, I think this is a drill bit that McCart sent me. So you can also find McCart drill bits on Amazon. And this does no damage whatsoever to the natural nail. It's literally as if you were using a ceramic cuticle bit on the natural nail. Like it does no damage at all. So whenever I do it, it does touch the natural nail sometimes, or it's really just like staying on the nail, just depending on the acrylic that I put on the cuticle area. But yeah, like you could put this on your nail, because like whenever I teach one-on-one classes, I show people like this is not going to do any damage, or I'll do it on like my skin to show it's not doing any damage. So you can see I'm just going around the cuticle area and everything's good, just making sure, double checking your work, because you don't want people's nails popping off. And then I'm going to go in with my hand file and file. We did like a tapered square shape. That's the shape that she likes. So I just keep my file pretty straight whenever I file them. I also forgot to mention, sorry, I did the e-filing off camera because I forgot I wasn't recording. I know. I'm the worst at this, guys. I'm going to get better. But yeah, but you guys can go watch my other videos if you want to see how I e-file the nail, like, go under the nail and get that, like, the motions that I do. I go underneath the nail, get all that gunk off of the side. I go around the cuticle area, and then I make sure everything on the whole nail is smooth. So it's really, like, simple. But if you want to see that, you can go to my other videos, and I do a really, like, close-up, in-depth explanation of how I'm doing it. Anyway, so, like, I'm going to be filing the nails. Keep your file straight. Remember, do not curve it. If you see me go underneath the nail, that's because I'm trying to flick any excess stuff that's underneath the nail off. So right here, I'm just filing the tips of the nail just to get them straight. And I always turn the hand around just to make sure that I can see exactly how straight they are. If they aren't straight, I can straighten them. So now I'm going to go ahead and spray some water and go in with my little fan bit and get all the dust off around the nails. So if you're doing nails, you can do this, or you can tell your client to go wash their hands, or you can wipe off their nails with like some Swipe, which is from Young Nails. It's basically like a dehydrator, a cleanser, all in one. or just use like a little alcohol wipey and wipe off their nail. I already did wipe off her nails with swipe, and then I went in and did this. So after I do this is whenever I go in with my top coat and do it all over all 10 fingers. So you can see me do it here. On this video, I'm using Nail Supply Glamour, their non-wipe top coat. I really like it. I don't have any complaints about it or anything. It works perfectly fine. So whenever you have a clear glass nail like this, you want to make sure that you go underneath the nail as well, just to make it look extra shiny. And you guys know I always wipe the sides off of the nail to make sure there was no gel that ran off on the side of the nail and kind of made it look like wonky or anything. Okay, you guys, now that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed to my channel. And I want to say thank you again so much for 30K subscribers. I will be back with another video soon, I promise. I know I always say that, but I'm sorry. I will be back soon.